Hello everyone, I hope you're doing okay today and that everything is good with you. I just wanted to talk to you about my travel altar. Little disclaimer here, you don't need any tools whatsoever to be a witch, to carry out witchcraft, to cast spells even. So just a little disclaimer, it's fine to not have any witchy tools at all. It's fine to have absolutely loads if that's what you love. It's not as easy for everybody as it is for me to be out of the broom closet, and some people need to keep their craft a little bit closer to them, so that's why having a travel altar or a little portable altar can be a great idea. So without further ado, here's my little tin that I got from a vintage store absolutely ages ago, and I thought that this would be the perfect size to keep my little witchy on the go bits and pieces in. So the first thing I did was get myself a little copy of the Fool tarot card, because I really wanted something in the altar that would speak to me about the journey that I'm on, the journey that we're all on, if you like. And I just thought that the Fool is the perfect depiction of taking a step into the unknown and having the need to take a leap of faith from time to time. So that's why the Fool accompanies me in my mini altar. It's a great thing to have, because if you feel the need to create sacred space when you're out and about, you can do. If you feel that you just want to sit and meditate with the contents of your altar, you can do that too. If you need to collect any bits and bobs while you're out and about, you've got a little place to do that. And it's nice just to know that you've got your little witchy bits and pieces with you if you want a little bit of comfort. I find it very comforting to have these pieces with me. So first thing I've got in there is this little altar tile that my friend made for me. It's only tiny, I mean it's like the size of a 10p piece, but it's perfect as a little altar tile. So that's the first thing that I've got in there. Second thing is a teeny tiny broom that I picked up at a pagan camp. There were lots and lots of little stalls there with lots of witchy trinkets, and this was something that I picked up. This would be useful for clearing the space that you're working in, or just as a little representation of your craft. Next thing is tiny incense holder, which I got in a little gift set absolutely years ago, and it's perfect for these little incense sticks. Now these are normal size incense sticks that I've just cut down to fit in my tin. You don't have to do this, you can use incense cones if you prefer, but I prefer the little sticks. So also this can be a representation of the element of air if you're working with the elements in the quarters. I've also got, speaking of elements, this quartz point, which can be used for lots of purposes, but for me this is going to represent the element of earth up in the north. I have this little shell which can be used to burn little loose herbs in, and also is going to represent the element of water in the west. These two tiny bottles are just the cutest thing ever. I got these again from a pagan camp, and I've got in mind for these to use to take water with me if I want to, or to collect water if I need to as well. And I'm also going to use one for protection oil. I think they're just the tiniest, cutest little things, and 2 for £1, what an absolute bargain. Okay, I've got some salt, which I can use to cast a circle, and in other aspects of spellcraft. And I've also got some sage in there, mainly because I absolutely love the smell of it, but it can also be burned to clear the space and to also clear negative energy from around yourself and your workspace. These 2 tiny candle holders, I actually made these myself from air drying clay, which I think is just absolutely miraculous. Couldn't believe how quickly it dried and how easy it was to use. I know they're not very glamorous, but they're basically just to keep the candles off the ground and keep them safe. Please don't burn candles directly on the ground. Please always be safe with fire, and be very mindful of what you're actually doing when you've got naked flames. And speaking of naked flames, here are the little candles that I'm using. These are just birthday candles, and I love these because you can get a variety of different colours for different witchy purposes. And as you can see, these fit really well into the little candle holders. They burn down really quickly as well, which is great if you're spell casting in a hurry, because I don't know about you, but I find that the standard spell candles can tend to take quite a long time to burn down, but these burn down in a matter of minutes, and I love them. So these will represent the element of fire in the south of my working circle. I also carry 2 gold candles, and these will represent the god and the goddess. If you work with deity, it's nice to have something to represent the god and the goddess while you're working. As I say, you don't have to do any of this, and what you carry in your personal altar is unique to you, and that's absolutely fine. I have a feather that I found on my travels. I've got lots and lots of feathers that I've picked up while I've been out and about. And this one, again, this one could represent air, and it can also be used for wafting sage smoke, just to give a little bit of a breeze to waft it. More little incense sticks that I've cut down, that burn down really quickly. I have a lighter. Don't forget the lighter and make sure it works. I have a little cloth that I can fold out, a bit grubby, sorry about that, to create my altar on. Again, not necessary, but it's nice to have a little area to contain your working space. And finally, down in the corner, I have a little wooden bee, just as a representation of my spirit animal, which is lovely to have on the altar. And that is basically it. It all fits neatly into the little tin. There's actually more in there than it looks like that will fit in the tin, but it all fits in neatly. As I say, this is my personal altar. What you have in yours is absolutely up to you. You don't have to do this. It's nice if you want to, but if you don't, that's fine as well. But I'd love to know what you put in your mini altars or travel altars, if it's something that you change up or you keep the same. So please feel free to leave me a comment below. It's been lovely talking to you. I hope all is well with you, and until next time, blessed be.